Hello, gamers. Should get my stuff up for this. Which exists in a folder I called new folder. Helpfully. Hello, gamers. We passing through the wind. Oh, it's been a while. It's been a hot minute since the last stream. Purely my fault, but it's been a minute. It's got chilly, eh?
Welcome back.
Hey, Melissa, thanks for the resub. That's 20 months, that's quite a long time now. Hope you're doing well. Or as well as you can be. I'm doing alright. Had a half day today, so got into work at like 7:45 and was done by 11:30, which is nice. But yeah, I'm doing alright. My brain is fried. Like, this run may end from me just... Yeah, it's like nice, and then I came home and just like did nothing for like 3 hours, which isn't bad, because I'm gonna go for a run, but at like 7. Washing your feet is like low-key the vibe sometimes. When was the last time I like specifically washed my feet? That's a good question. Yeah, top 10 underrated vibes. Top 10 underrated Jesus moments when he washed the disciples, or sorry, the apostles' feet before the Last Supper. We all remember that moment, right? It's like, I don't know if I could name 10 Bible moments from the New Testament, to be fair. Anyway, it's Pokemon. Hello, gamers. We've got this team so far. Now they are basically all ground types or thingy types. They're functionally all ground types, or what's the word, types? You know the ones. It was goated. What is goat.ed? That links to something. But I think I've worked out that it makes sense before we fight Surge. I need to play Tetris Effect. If it's a shame it's like 30 quid and not in Game Pass anymore. I think it's worthwhile going this way to get at least one more Pokemon. Now, if our entire team get killed... Yeah. No, I know you did. I'm just interested that it links to something. I wonder if it links to Goatsy. Does Goatsy still up? Does Goatsy still up? Level 18. Okay, 4 Pokemon level 18.
Apes together strong.
So have I said on the stream that the theme of the month for April is going to be April? The month where we play ape-themed games? Like the Planet of the Apes. Yeah, what's Goatsy up to? So, there's a Planet of the Apes, like, game. That makes sense. I'm not clicking on it for safety reasons. Oh. Apes 2. They're so good. I hope you enjoy. I love the Apes films. Unless you mean old Planet of the Apes 2, in which case it's a bizarre film and not very good. But yeah, I've decided that April will be April, the month of the ape. Okay. You're a hiker. Statistically, it's Squirtles. That is so true. I can't think of an animal other than the noble ape. Yeah, they're like... Because Hey Ivy, I don't think fascists appreciate the noble ape. Like wolves, tigers, all of those like predator animals. They're like, there's something that the fascist finds inherently kind of appealing about them. But the noble ape, I think they can't connect to an ape on an empathetic level because the fascist simply lacks any kind of empathy or... When apes together strong, like, the ape is the smartest of the Lord's creatures. The most beautiful, some would say. Other than the miniature horse. Miniature horse squad? Miniature horse division? Oh good, the TM for takedown. Dunn is nearly level 26. The level he evolves into a bigger, more guys. Which would be nice. Miniature horse division can... There's sometimes I wish I was big enough that like I could say something and then make merch of it. And I think miniature horse division is one of them because the concept of like a military unit whose like whole identity is based around the noble miniature horse is really delightful to me on like a profound level. Don't howl. Don't howl. Who said you could howl? I did... Oh, they really are. It's also kind of crazy that, like, no matter whether you're in the military or you're in... Oh yeah, like, Six Emperor Tyrannus is like... Was it the Americans who came up with Six Emperor Tyrannus? Because it does slap. Apes Together Strong, also real good. I think they're both good. But this is something we're asked to do at my work as well. Like, we had to come up with a... for my... Oh, it was John Wilkes Booth. Oops! This is not a pro John Wilkes Booth stream. I mean, he's not wrong. It kind of goes hard. Oh! No. No me gusto. Fuck. Well, there goes like half an hour of my time. End the Yeah, that promise starts now. That promise starts from this moment here. I didn't consider pursuit, to be honest. If I had simply used a different attack, we probably would have been fine. But the game cheated, quite frankly. I don't know if this is good backing music, quite frankly. Yeah, we can have one that won't have binaural beats. Like, oh, this is why the nuzlocke is just such a wonderful experience. Okay, what's your replacement? Alright! Rattata! My beloved! Okay, and I'll have to not kill the rat. How do we... Pursuit should be fine, right? Oh. It's fine, we never needed Dunsparce, we've got a Rattata. We can never lose with Rattata by our side. The one mouse I haven't had yet on my team that was at one point like 60% mouse. Squeak. He's called Squeak, he's lonely. I spelled Squeak. That's how you spell Squeak. Oh, he's got Runaway. That's kind of like a lame ability for Squeak. Well, time to go have a funeral for our little mole. What actually are you? This is a big box of wasted time. This... I mean, Rattata is one of my favorite Pokemon. I think it's important to sort of stress. I adore Rattata as a Pokemon. We're also, by doing this instead of going straight to the gym, which may be a mistake, maybe we should have used our ground type at the gym. And we may have lost it at the gym, but like, at least we would have had it. We've essentially... We might unlock ourselves another... Okay, so there's nothing... So this is Route 9. We've got our encounter for Route 9 now. Ooh, there is an item over there. This will be a... No, it's like a... I don't buy. I just like Rattata. I think Rattata's cute. Like, the Pokemon Company / Game Freak, whatever they were called, were cooking with Rattata, quite frankly. Like, it's... Oh, imagine if Rattata had, like, a little butthole. Like, Rattata is kind of peak Pokemon design. There's nothing... There's nothing that's needed beyond Rattata. Like, Pokemon peaked with Rattata and it's all been downhill since. And Squeak is gonna level up so quickly. Look how much money I've got as well. I've got like 65k currently because I've been like grinding this team up, and my heckin' dog trio. Well, he never made it to be a dog trio. Hey, did you? Twisted Spoon. Spoon. Okay, a bug type trainer. This man may have Pokemon with Pursuit. As such, we do not, and I repeat, do not try and play my rat. Okay, Caterpie probably won't. Are you gonna have 6 Caterpies? No, we're good. We're good. This is a level 20 Caterpillar. This Caterpillar, like, by definition, should be a beautiful butterfly by now. I just huck my Diglett back into Diglett Tunnel. where they come from. I think when we've done these runs, no, we're good. I think that's happened on every single one of these runs. Basically, is we've made it to Diglett. We've made it to Diglett Tunnel. Got a Diglett for the gym, and then it's proceeded to die before we've gone to the gym to a trainer. Take that, Connor, you pathetic bugs. You pathetic little worm. But... Jason Derulo is probably in the line to get evolved. You're going to Lavender Town? Where do we bury Pokemon? Yeah, I think that's currently our ultimate aim, is to make it to Lavender Town so we can have a mass funeral. Right. Fake how? Whoop. That didn't do much damage. That's not good. I think we need to immediately move into Squirtle. Pivot to Squirtle. The levels of the trainers here do kind of imply you're meant to do this before you go and do Lieutenant Surge. Lieutenant Surge. I'm saying it proper. We're not Americans here. That's true. I'm gonna get, like, Pokemon Peter is gonna come for me for, like, bullying a caterpillar. Oh, for Pete's sake. Is this? This is just seagulls. Is this from... This is still Tetris Effect. I was slightly worried for a second that something else had come on. Yeah, Team Plasma. No, but they're fake. Like, the thing about the haters and the losers in Team Plasma is they're not actually really into sort of the liberation of Pokemon as an idea. Maybe they are actually Peter. I don't know. Like, Peter are a weird one, because, like, I don't know. Maybe they are committed to the idea and they're just profoundly, like, misguided in how they go about it, but, like, maybe they are just, like, a psyop who don't really care about what they purport to believe in. Who can say? Can't measure up. No, you can't. I got a Squirtle Turtle. What do you have, a slug? It's pathetic. I'm in a mood. Oh, look at the Slackoth. Slackoth is an ape. An ape-themed team would kind of go hard. I know it's impossible to do, like, a themed team in a nuzlocke, but if I could somehow get a team of, like, 6 perfect apes, it would be so good. I don't know how far we're going before we turn back and sort of start towards... Hello. Oh, you are a trainer. I really don't like the hiker design in this. Oh, I don't have a counter for a Machop. Okay, you're gonna go for a fighting type move, so I'm just gonna check out, like, Shai Hulud or something. My little bug. Oh, for... you bully. Well, that's not cricket, is it? I think in the year 2025, it's finally time to bring back unironically saying, well, that's not cricket. Oh yeah, no, I remember this. Like, some of them were unironically sort of believers, and then the weird cultists kept on being weird cultists. But, like, the unironic true believers, I remember being, like, a faction who you kind of work with in that game. Did that just say Squirtle is confused? Squirtle, no. Thank you, Squirtle. Thank you, Squirtle. I love and respect you. A second Geodude. That's Water Pulse. Confusion means nothing. Of course, once again it has Sturdy. Sturdy is such an annoying ability. Yes! Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. We're fine. Please stop being confused, Squirtle. Actually, no, I don't care. It doesn't impact you at all. Evidently. I shouldn't be leveling Squirtle over anything else, but like, I don't have another option for half of these Pokemon. But like, we're doing this to train for the electric gym, and we simply don't have... Imagine if Squirtle died. Like... Thank you, Squirtle. We've never had a starter make it, like, to the end point of a run, unless the run has died super early. We're gonna have to go back and heal our Squid and Toidle again. That's what Squirtle means, right? Squid and Toidle. That's how the folks at Nintendo of America, the people who made this game, Nintendo of America. The person with a gorilla is still just at the computer. I think they're neglecting their gorilla. I forgot that we left a Sentret in the PC as well. We may just have like a level 100 Sentret in the PC at this point. Maybe that's the strat, is just getting the Sentret out of the PC and seeing what its vibes are of the daycare. We get the Sentret out, we leave the Rattata in, and we sort of see what the vibes are. Don't you dare patronize me. This Picnicker Caitlyn does not have the influencer mindset, and for that she must die. My cat is one level higher than her cat, so... And can now no longer use Fake Out. And I think a Payday may kill the cat. No. Feint Attack. You may try. But I think you will die to a Feint Attack. Cool. I forget there's a Pokemon Center here. Oh, and this is Route 10, an entirely separate route. Slay. Is this Route 10? This is also Route 10. Oops. An electric type. Slay. Oh, that's kind of poggers, to use the technical term. Please don't kill. It's a little bit poggers, that feeling inside, etc. No! Oh, don't have self-destruct, please. No, yeah, you can screech. You can screech. You can screech 100 poison bars, etc, etc. Do I have to use a Great Ball on you? It doesn't match. Okay, Swift is what, a flat 20 damage? No, Swift is nothing. This is fine. We're good. Rodorb can simply be called Poggermon. Poggersmon. Who's that? Poggersmon. How do your IVs look? Not terrible. Have I lost my mind? Who can say? There's a lot of NPCs in this. Who's this scientist? Yeah, I know how the types of Pokemon work, old man. Oh, you want Professor Oak's AIDS? An Everstone! I've caught it on 26 different kinds of Pokemon, and that's so slay. Thank you for an entirely useless reward. No! Oh, we could have had another crab. Another crab. We could have had another water type. That would have been so unuseful. Okay. We're gonna go back and get my Sentret. who was quite possibly called Amelia Perez. I have no memories of the Centret. It's been like 2 weeks since we last checked in on this Centret. Unless it's leveled up 68 levels, we should be able to afford to get it out of storage. Amelia Perez is an Oscar-winning film. It was robbed by the of course deeply misogynistic Honora. Exactly. We can do that trade theoretically later in the game. Imagine getting a Jigglypuff. It would have been so wonderful. One of my faves. I think a lot of my faves are like Gen 1 normal types. By about 11 levels, that's so poggers. Okay, let's see. Exactly. Who among us? Haha, among us. I think what we'll do is we will take Squeak. We will put Squeak in the daycare. We'll take Amelia Perez back for £12,000. Yes, please. Amelia Perez is now like a functional level. Squeak can go live there. And we'll now take back Shai Hulud. And I think, honestly, we can go and do the next gym now. How hard can it possibly be? We have to do that stupid bin puzzle first, anyway. His highest level is level 27. We could just cheese him, I'm sure. I mean, I guess it's Japanese money, so it's like 12,000 yen. Which probably makes it slightly more reasonable. What are Amelia Perez's moves, actually? What has happened to your moveset, baby? I forgot your IVs are like... Oh, they're actively useless. You've actively become useless, baby. I guess Amelia Perez is kind of sort of a free switch out Pokemon at this point. We may as well clear the gym trainers. At the very least. Did Sailor Dwayne serve in the army under Lieutenant Surge? Okay, your Ella Kid is level 24, which is slightly scary. But you flinched couldn't move. That's pathetic of you, you little worm. I think the issue that we have currently is our one ground type is Dasha. Bomb. She's good. We love her. Oh, don't you static me. Don't you static me. I'll be alone, static, and you know it, baby. And you've got a Pikachu from PokeMMO. Oh, heavens. This is... Okay. I should probably be paying more attention. I think it's very possible that a critical strength kills here. So I think Death Stranding has to come in, take a hit, and get a kill. Against this Pikachu. Yeah, and then just one cheeky bite. Is this all... Have you taught your Pikachu one move? Evidently. It's one more Pokemon. Like, Death Stranding is like a usable level. The issue with Death Stranding is... Death Stranding doesn't have like a really good poison move. We do have Toxic Spikes on the mouse. The big mouse. We could go and do the cave. That is the other option. Is let me just look up a walkthrough of this game. Pokemon Leaf. Fire red walk through. Okay. So. Rock tunnel. No, Stale Helper. Stale Helper, you can simply be banned. No Stale Helper needed here. We could simply go do Rock Tunnel. But then I guess it means... The issue is if we don't beat if we don't beat Lieutenant Surge, we're in a position where exactly. I'm a Marvel character now. If we don't beat Lieutenant Surge, we're in a position where we can't level up past level 32. And we don't want that to happen. We don't want to be stuck halfway across the map in a position where we can't level up. I enjoy that we've like paid essentially to have immediate pres as like switch bait if we need. The level 27 Raichu is the scariest thing that he has. That's annoying. And you now Sonic Boom, Sonic Boom. And I have to take Rocky Helmet damage from this as well, which is really annoying. I mean, I think the safest thing to do for the Voltorb is switch into, like, Death Strand. We don't really have, like, a functional ready team. We've just got, like, 2 tanky poison types I chuck at these. Okay, that does 20 damage. Yeah, we can take another one. It can't crit. It's too close. This is, like, scarily close. Maybe we'll get a... No, because if we get a cave Pokemon, we just have to train up the cave Pokemon, and that's, like, the problem. Fried. Like, this is the irritating thing with PokeMMO. We currently have, like, enough money to buy, like, quite a lot of XP candies on, like, the global market. However... we are also in a position where we can't actually use the global market for XP candies until we get to the point where we've beat the EV training. Extremely important. Okay, so this person was under... Oh, this person, Gentleman Tucker, oi oi, was under Lieutenant Surge in the army. With a level 25 Pikachu and nothing else. This Pikachu is a veteran. This level 25 Pikachu, which is scary, and Dasha will come in to fight it. Dasha's resistances are quite nice. She resists basically everything. And even like the stuff that they've got other than water type moves to resist Wait, don't I have some rare candies? He must have been. We might have to use our rare candy stock. I think we have a couple of rare candies we could use. The annoying thing is we just can't get a ground type move on Dasha, because I don't think she learns anything by level up at this point. Oh no, she learns Earth Power at level 43, how useful. We've got a ground type, but no ground moves. A Pidgeot? A Pidgeotto. I forget Pidgeot is the biggest one. That's a difference in damage. I'm just doing this to like get her to level 27. So then we've got a Pokemon on the same... We got 2 Pokemon on the same level as his ace. One isn't useful in the slightest. Okay, we got 3 rare candies. Jason Derulo is currently level... If we get Jason Derulo to level 25, then we can evolve him with rare candies. I think that may be the strat. Yeah, Jason Derulo to 25. That doesn't do that much damage, Jason. Of course we payday for some money. As is necessary. No, don't spin at me rapidly. You're not allowed to do that. Okay, so it should be like 2 more before we are able to evolve Jason Derulo. I think Jason Derulo gets like a pretty sharp attack boost at level, like, on evolution, which should be enough. But yeah, I think the strat is we start with Dasher, we get the toxic spikes out straight away. Because then at least we can start chip damage. I forgot to use payday. Oops, that's like 150 Poke Yen lost. There we go, he's level 25. Now we go into the bag. We go into our medicine when our rare candy lives. And give 3 of them to Jason Derulo. Which, oh my gosh, I do want you to have Slash instead of Cut. That's actually a way more useful move. We can teach someone else Cut later. For the time being, having Slash is way more vital. Jason. A larger cat. Persian. It's so funny they just named a Pokemon after a nationality. You're a physical attacker. A rock type move. Now that's kind of slow. Is it kind of slow? I don't know if it is. I mean, it's nice coverage that we don't necessarily have. And also, there's no way we get Jason in on the first turn. Okay. Now, before we can actually do the gym, we of course have to do the hardest thing of all, which is solve the stupid bin puzzle. Oh, we do need Cut on someone. I mean, Amelia Perez doesn't have any functional moves. Now is your time. You can forget Helping Hand. Oh, Dasha can learn Dig! Dasha, you don't need Bite anymore. You can have Dig and have a ground type move. Oh my gosh, this makes you 10 times more useful. Right. Does anyone remember the solution to this bin puzzle? It's like you find the first bin with the switch, And then the second switch has to be adjacent to it. And then it just randomizes again, right? Right, the only one we haven't opened is this one. Oh, for Pete's sake. This is peak puzzle design, Nintendo. Thank you, Nintendo. Okay, number 1. No. Damn it. There's no way to strategize this, right? You just have to kind of guess until you get it, as far as I remember. Then maybe... I may be getting this entirely wrong, but... in my head... this is essentially a game of random chance. Is it in the bottom right corner? Okay, I'm gonna go here. No. Oh my gosh. Because this is entirely random as far as I remember. And watch it being the last one I check every time. Okay. Switch 1. It's gonna be in this one. Yes! Let's do it. Hey kid, what do you think you're doing here? You won't live long in combat, not with your puny power. I tell you kid, Electric Pokemon saved me during the war. There's that my enemies into paralysis. Same as I do for you. I should probably put some more dramatic music on. Voltorb, a perfect Pokemon for setup. I should get my... So he's got 4 Pokemon, Raichu, Magnemite, Elekid, and Voltorb. Voltorb does have self-destruct. It's probably setting up Light Screen. So what we'll do is we'll Toxic Spikes. That does like 20 damage and he's just taken out one of his Pokemon. And Raichu is now poisoned. Raichu's moveset is Fake Out, Swift, Shockwave, Grass Knot. It probably Grass Knots here. Because the game thinks that's... Okay, no, it Fake Outs, of course. Yeah, Grass Knot is just like regular. They really can't. It's Swifts, which we avoid because we're slower. We dig for fatal damage, hopefully. Damn you, Shuckerberry. Do we bother digging again? Or do I use this to get a safe switch into someone? We dig again. Wait, can you double up the spike? Is that how it works? Is that how it works? With poisonous spikes? Elekid poisoned. Elekid has Brick Break, Magnet Rise, Swift, Shockwave. I reckon it Magnet Rises. I'm gonna be dangerous. And going to Shy Halud, who is underleveled, but that's fine. It's Swift, which does how much damage? Not very much. It's poisoned. We can now Venoshock. Oh. Damn it. Damn Damn you. Do I have anything other than Dasha, who's very wounded already? So it resists poison. You resist normal flying, rock, bug, steel, grass, electric, psychic, ice, ghost, dark, and dragon. You resist basically everything except Squirtle. Squirtle might be able to take a hit here. At the very least. Let's see how much a shockwave actually does, because it's super effective. And does too much damage. So we protect here, just to see what it does. It shockwaves again. I reckon we switch into Dasha, because it's going to shockwave, and that's a free switch. Dasha may have to die. It doesn't have levitate, so we could dig. And that means we don't lose the... Yeah, by doing this instead, it means we don't lose the... Use shockwave? Why'd you use shockwave, idiot? I think we're okay. Do I just dig? Can Elekid do anything to hurt me? And you can Brick Break, I guess. Or Swift. This won't kill. Yeah, we're chill. I think we win. Third gym. And we didn't lose anyone. Diglett was never critical to the plan. Diglett was always a distraction. Now we can get to level 37. We can get a Blastoise now. Yeah, so we cut the tree down. And now we can start looking at kind of branching out the team slightly. Because we've got a long track. And I think we can drop Shai Hulud for Poggers. Yeah, exactly. It's the golden path. If Diglett survives, something has gone very wrong. Okay, now it's time to do Dark Tunnel, or whatever it's called. Aoife reads Dune once and now just obsesses over the golden path. Is Voltorb actually like a good Pokemon to take into the cave when we also have Amelia Perez who's kind of useless? Who can say? Who can say if having 2 useless Pokemon on the team is a smart idea for the cave when I don't have any repels in my bag? Who can say? It's impossible to say. I mean, we've got Squirtle, we've got Dasha, we've got Jason Derulo, and we've got Jeff Stranding. We've got like 4 good Pokemon. I forget there's a power plant here. Pika-pee. Pika-pika-pee. Do you have self-destruct? No, you don't. It'd be funny though. I mean, that would be kind of... It would break my brain. Doing a slideshow presentation of all of Dune. We should do slideshow night at some point. That's the thing that people do. Like, I know, like, it's a thing that's, like, very popular at the moment among people my age. Is, like, having parties where everyone does a slideshow. And, yeah, but Star Wars is, like, relatively simple to understand compared to Dune, where, like, Dune has a lot of stuff going on. Yeah, there's a lot of Star Wars, but none of it's, like, hugely complicated. Whereas Dune, like, I'm not reading the silly Dune not by Frank Herbert books, because I don't think Brian Herbert's a real person. I don't believe he exists. But at the same time, just those 6 Dune books, having read 3 of them, I think they're quite complicated. Who's the next gym leader? Is it Erica? Is it the grass gym? Right. No! My gosh, we've got like no Pokeballs to catch this Zubat in. We're gonna have to be so careful here. And you've mean-looked me? Uffa duffa. Well, Zubat, I guess it's you or me. I don't think you survive another Swift. I don't think I've got anything that can... I guess we just have to hope a Pokeball gets it. 1, 2, 3. We got a Zubat! I mean, I guess that people like the TV show that he wrote. You could be Brian Herbert. The hated Brian Herbert. Okay, I now have to get a map of this next area up, because the concept of me remembering the layout of Rock Tunnel is not likely. So we go kind of down and around to those ones. Cool. Now, should I go and buy a bunch of healing items if I want? I mean, we have repels, and we have an escape rope and a dig user if we need it. What is the point? This is true. Yeah, having a flying type for Celadon is quite nice. Oh, a nerd. Pokemon fight, ready to go. I'm gonna kill this man. This man deserves death. I'm gonna kill this man like this Cubone killed his mother. Which I think is the lore of Cubone. You fool. Squirtle is it level 36 that Squirtle evolves? I don't want to jinx anything, but I'm reasonably confident we can get a fully evolved starter Pokemon in one of these runs. Yeah, maybe we should get rid of Amelia Perez and shove Zubat into the party so Zubat starts getting friendship. I know that means we don't have a cut user, but I think we can survive without access to the move cut. Oh, the Crobat Hajarat, you're really on the ball with these ones. Another poison type joins the team. The team can never be less than 50% poison type. It's deeply important to me. I mean, the thing is, PokeMMO is not necessarily very useful compared to Brian Herbert. Not yet. I'll use the repel. Accidentally, trying to use a bike. Can we get Flash? Is this a thing we have access to? No. Okay, so we went past the man. We now go all the way to the end, and we go up. until we hit the stairs. We're now down on the bottom floor. On the bottom floor, we go all the way down via over here, I think. An ape? Not a delicious ape, Aoife, come on. I guess Death Stranding can get some XP off these. Retaliate is such a scary move. Oh no, you taunted me? Is that the one that means I can't use the same move, or can I use offensive moves? Can I use offensive moves? Taunt is like you can't be woke anymore. It's the anti-woke move. Oh no. You draw illustrations of Pokemon when you're home? That's cute. I'm not gonna kill you, Winston. Even if you are named after a contemptible character from a podcast I listen to. I had to explain Hawk Tour to people at work today. Have you ever had to do that? Like, explain internet stuff to real people? Like, people in real life who don't pay attention to that stuff? It's like one of the most deeply embarrassing moments of my life. It's not poggers having to explain the whole saga of Haley Welch, because I do a pub quiz once a week, and some of my work is a couple of people in my work have started coming with me, which is really cute. And I was talking with some people and we're like, you know, we should name the team like Hawk Tour Innocent or something like that. And then they were like, what does that mean, Aoife? And I had to be like, oh, that's a trainer that we skipped. I had to be like, I mean, yeah. There is, I think, was it Northern Lion who said that like he really likes to ask people in the real world, like, do you listen to Talk to It? No, that was Libby Watkins, wasn't it? Libby Watson? Libby Watson, not Libby Watkins. From the Goo Crew. Remember when we had an oddish? It was an episode of Halcyon Days of one stream ago when I had a living oddish that wasn't dead. This person's got a Bulbasaur. I think this is the cave where in PokeMMO you can get your hands on a Charmander. That would be a kind of crazy roll. Ooh. Okay. So, I think we need to just keep going down. And then we'll get to... We'll get to the point where we can start going left, I think. Like, down and left is the strat. Not Geodude. I can't fight level 17 Geodude. I don't have this kind of training. I want to at least get through this cave today. Do you have Sweetie? No, you don't have Sweetie. Okay. Revive. That's a ticket to another region. Imagine getting a Rhyhorn. I think you have to trade to get a Final Evolution Rhyhorn, which would be such a pain. Brianho is also almost level 16, which is really exciting for everyone at the Post-Time Panda stream. Don't you do that to my Squirtle. You have to die for that, you little baby. It's hard to speak without swearing sometimes. Okay, where actually are we? Rock Tunnel. Can I have a map of Rock Tunnel, please? My horse, my kingdom for a horse. Are we lost? Okay, we fought you already. We're out of repels. Oh, you know what I've done, I think? I think like the rules, like the encounters and everything kind of carry over. So I can only have one version of a Pokemon across the whole run. The one kind of leniency I give myself there is if the Pokemon dies, then we can catch another one. Oh no, this is a bigger, scarier Zubat than Brian Herbert. Where on earth are we? Okay, a new trainer. Do you know what Pokemon cosplay? No, what's that? Are you a furry then? So yeah, like theoretically, because I've got a Sentret, I wouldn't be able to get a Sentret in like Johto. Because like otherwise you could just go around and get like a team of like five Gyarados. Ooh! Oh, that's fine actually. That's not very strong. Yeah, like different. Yeah, Sinnoh may be the only one where there's like issues. But like the thing is, with Kanto at the very least, like because Johto wasn't originally in PokeMMO, they've sprinkled Johto Pokemon across Kanto. For Pete's sake. Okay, I think we're heading in the right direction. Geodude in a heavy boat. Geodude. It's a bull. It's a Geodude. It's gonna use a rock type move, so we can just dash her here. Yes, this is ideal. It's locked itself into rollout. We then chip away to stop it surviving on Sturdy. We then dig next turn. Means that it misses, but it's locked into doing a rollout here, so it can't do like a magnitude. And then we hit it and we kill it. I said we hit it and we kill it. Well, that went just as planned. Oh, I need to get the Wii U set up. Brian, how have you not evolved? Ah, beans. Okay. Hiker Eric. I'm so lost. $22? It's 22 the Brian Herbert evolves. I meant leveled up is what I meant when I said why haven't you evolved yet. But that's very useful to know, thank you. We are out of healing items as well, so if we have to go back, we might be in a genuinely dire place. We rapid spin here to increase our speed. Something that will definitely come into play here. You had one job, I'm really sorry, but in a way that worked out great for me, you messed that one up. We've only got 39 rapid spins left, and that's terrifying. It may be kind of petulant to try and get out this stupid cave. I'm like genuinely claustrophobic in real life, and not knowing where I'm going in these like Pokemon caves is sometimes genuinely quite scary for me. Which I know is like a stupid thing to say, but it's terrifying to me. A baby. Should we see how Brian Herbert's looking friendship-wise? %23% happiness. 23%. I think it's like 70% or something is what you need to evolve. How I just dodged a battle perfectly. Mayhaps. Or I'm going backwards. Also possible. I think the ladder is up this way. But having a Crobat's really good. I think we had a Crobat on one of our runs, and it was like very good until I got it killed by to like a Thunder Punch or something. I'm so lost. Ladder! Okay, so there's a guy there. I honestly don't care about fighting everyone. I just want to make it out of here alive. Which is, like, we can grind elsewhere. We can come back in here and kill trainers if we need to. But, like, the main thing for me is making it out of here alive. So, if that's this ladder, we then just go down to the... Okay. That's this ladder. So we go down to... We go down on the way, then we go... Damn it. None of my team's in great shape and we're like halfway through at this point. We're too far to turn back. Oh, you've got 3 Pokemon as well. This might be another level for Brian Herbert. Like, Squirtle being so powerful is the only thing keeping us alive functionally. And even then, like, this is just... If this has got Sturdy, it's another chip at Squirtle. That isn't necessarily the easiest thing in the world to come back from. Oh my gosh, you're so right. And an escape rope. You're so correct. You're so... I forgot. You may have just saved the run. I think the smart thing to do after this is leave and come back with more healing items. Although, admittedly, we've now done like half the trainers, so we shouldn't need the healing items. Okay, as long as the Onyx doesn't have anything terrifying here, we should be fine. And if this confuses it, even better. Oh, we gotta quit? No. Dragonbreath should be fine, right? Dragonbreath's fine, cool. And we got like a level 30 Squirtle. Aquatail. Is that a physical attack? It's physical and 90 base power, which is, sorry, 90 accuracy. Now, are you a physical or a special attacker, Squirtle? I think you're a physical attacker, right? Are you kind of even? I think... Is 90 accuracy kind of the thing we want to be going for? I don't necessarily know if it is. I'd rather have lower base power and, like, speed and just accuracy I can trust. Because in a Nuzlocke, like, missing consistently is, like, the single worst thing I can imagine. Okay. Use Dig. Thank you, Dosha. You saved us. We're nearly there. Okay, I'll pay attention to the map this time. So we go kind of down and around. I see. Okay, around the outside, etc, etc, etc. That's easy enough. Then kind of up. Level 15 Rhyhorn is nothing to sneeze at. Then we go down. This takes us to this ladder. We're at a ladder which has little rocks directly above us. So we go directly down until we hit 3 big rocks. Which isn't what we've hit. We've gone directly down and hit a wall. Are we going to hit another wall over here? No, I'm not. Where am I? Do we go down here? Is this the issue? I think it... Yeah, I think I'm misunderstanding. Oh, Coupon. Coupon, you're so good. Coupon is another, like, top tier design. It's just a little guy, but it's wearing a skull. Yeah, okay, I understand. I remember. It's all coming back to me. I see the golden path that required us to kill some of our Pokemon earlier. Okay, we now go up here. Oh, wait! I'm not gonna have to actually be able to go to any of the pre-releases because I've got like other things I have to do this weekend. But the new expansion of the Star Wars card game comes out this weekend, I think. Okay, we've now gone up, which is very exciting. Looks like there's some interesting stuff in there with like space mechanics, which might make things quite interesting. So now we just go down, right, and up. Okay. Hello. I think I'm having dinner with some friends on Saturday. I mean, I think technically it's the first events for it happening like today. I kind of, because it's like the place near me that does consistent games is like only does it on a Monday. It's Friday. Yeah, isn't there like, doesn't the pre-release like run Friday through Sunday? Unless I'm just getting them mixed up and they do like a Friday event and also a separate Sunday event. Confuse Ray. I don't think confusing Ray Romano is necessarily useful here. I should probably keep an eye on them. But yeah, I'm kind of sad I can't go any of the pre-releases because like I had fun at the last pre-release I went to, but I just don't have time. Oh, am I? Oh my god, Eve, that's so slow. No, we have like quite a lot of this to go. It is. It's really nice, like starting your weekend about midday on a Friday. I mean, that's getting out of the house is good. I've had some friends from home have moved up to Edinburgh, where I live. I think I've shared that on the stream before, so I'm not doxing myself. Yeah, I had some friends from home move up last weekend, and then there's some other friends from home who live in a different bit of Scotland coming to visit. Down south, yes. It's where I'm from. It's where I'm from, it will always be home. There we go. Doru. We thought Homer. Homer. I don't know. Maybe it's just like different things, but like I will always consider the West Country home. It's like an important part of who I am. But like everyone's different. Like some people just like don't have much attachment to where they came from, or like whatever. Which is entirely valid and fair. What is Time Spiral? Is Time Spiral a board game? This is a lot of damage. We may have to dig out again. Oh, okay, it's Magical Gathering. I see. Please don't have Sturdy. I beg you. Thank you. Okay, that's fun. I enjoy a mess. Okay, we're technically into like the home stretch now. Because now we've come down here. And we should have rock above us. We're just going straight across to the wall, through these two, and up. So we're just going straight across as far as we can go. I did see that Star Wars Outlaws is on sale, and the issue with buying Star Wars Outlaws on PC is my PC probably isn't... these are the Gen 5 sprites, I think. So we've run straight across and we go into the wall. We now go down until we can go through. Hey, Columba! Welcome to the PokeMMO. Bulgarian Picnicker. Da Bulgarian Picnicker, my new username. Is this a Jason Derulo moment? I think this might be a Death Stranding moment. I do want to play Death Stranding. I don't know if it's a stream game, because it's like hours of cutscenes. But I do think once I've nearly finished Nier. Well, I haven't nearly finished Nier. I'm in the point where I'm like halfway through the B story. Okay, that sounds very fun. But yeah, I'm halfway through the B story of Nier Automata, whatever you want to call it. I don't know the official pronunciation. And I'm now at the point where, like, I kind of need to do all of the... Thank you. I need to do all of the side quests before I get locked out of them. Because, like, I probably could go ahead and finish the story really quickly. But, it would be... I don't know, I'm not doing all of... Like, the thing about Nier Automata is it's a game I physically cannot 100%. Because it's a game that includes an achievement that requires you to look up the protagonist's dress 10 times in a row. Which is maybe one of the most perverted... I know it's probably a joke or whatever, but it's incredibly perverted and gross. And I refuse to do it. So, like, I'm simply not going to 100% this game. So, like, I'm also not doing, like, the fishing minigame to the point of getting every fish. Because they're just simply too much in the game. Oh, for Pete's sake. I'm worried. Squirtle's on, like, a dangerous amount of health right now. Confusion. Please, 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 kill yourself. No. No. Go. Okay. Is this Geodude in a position to cause me irreparable harm? Quite possibly. I mean, we have, like, backup water types. I just prefer not to use them, quite frankly. Rock Climb does... a crit. Ooh! Ooh! Ew. That's not very slay. Yeah. Well, it's also because you can revive them, and if you killed them, you probably wouldn't be able to revive them. But yeah, it's a children's game. This is a game for children. That's why they faint when they die. Okay, this could be fatal. Bye, Dasha. It was nice knowing you. We have no good options here. We have 0 good options against this Geodude. Question, gamers. I didn't mean to click that one. I meant to click the move that used to be there. If this Geodude kills my entire team... To be fair, we got really unlucky there. Because, like, magnitude 10 is, like, pretty rare. Magnitude 10 is pretty rare. I mean... The thing is... Dasha got us through the 3rd gym, which is kind of the main thing she existed for. I'm very sad to lose her, of course, but... we'll survive. She joins the Hall of Heroes. Along with Aquafina, Bog-Iber, Bird, of course, Mouse25, of course, Leto II, of course, Bill Oddish, Dunn, and most recently Dasha. And we will now add Shai-Hulud probably back to the party. We're nearly at the point where the game opens up and we can start getting some more Pokemon, which will be nice. But yeah, Nier Automata is like a game that it clicked for me about 2/3 into the first playthrough. Like, I told myself I would do the first playthrough purely as sort of a exercise in sort of culture and getting to experience things that I wouldn't traditionally. And I did sort of struggle quite a lot to get into it, but by the end of it was having a really good time. But there are just there are just a couple of things in it that are, and I think I've said this on the Discord in the gaming channel, like the combat, and I know like you get in the second playthrough you get a combat mechanic that makes the combat slightly like, I wouldn't say more interesting because I think that's a lie, but it makes it more bearable by making long grindy combat kind of less of a thing. And okay, Kingdom 2 Crowns. I've got a big pile of games. I forget which one is going to be my next. Oh, it's going to be Disco Elysium, isn't it? Once I finish thingy. Once I finish Nia, I'm going to play the game Disco Elysium. And then I really want to play, I think on the stream, obviously we've already done the thingy, Shadow of the Colossus on the stream. I've got The Last Guardian, which we should do at some point. So that kicks us out here. So we go down till we're like just below the wall. We then go across. We then go up. I could be fighting all these Pokemon, but it's just simply not worth it. For what we get in response, it's not worth it. As much as like having Brian Herbert at a usable level would be nice, it's just not worth it. Because we might get a really tough trainer later on who could kill one of our Pokemon at a moment's notice, which I don't feel comfortable doing. This is good. I'm enjoying soundtracking the stream with the Tetris Effect soundtrack. Again, it's a game I do need to play at some point. Okay, that's ladder number 2. Ladder number 2 then takes us to this bit where we go down and right. We're nearly there. We're getting there, gamers. We're nearly through this cave. No! It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. And now we just go across. We got out of escape ropes and way to escape at this point, which is slightly scary. We then go slightly down when we hit the wall. We go free. What other games do I have that I mean, obviously, now I've got the Wii U. We do have like a whole frontier of Wii U games, of like Wii and Wii U games open to us. Which is like very exciting. No, you're not allowed a Pokedex, it's mine. I still have so many like... I have Black Flag, which I think is maybe more of a just Aoife by herself game, because I adore Assassin's Creed Black Flag and that's more just one of my favourite games that I want to revisit. I think it's time to go slow, low, 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 low. I've got Watch Dogs Legion, which again, I don't know if it'd make a good stream game. Unless we do like main story on stream and like fun side quests, and then I just do like the open world brain rot to 100% of the game in my own time. These are all options. I've got Until Dawn, which I'm kind of saving for Spooktember. I've got Red Dead 2, which is not going to be a stream game because that's obscenely long. I think Legion would be fun to mess around with at least. I don't know. It is really silly. And doing the one that Way Worse showed us with like the permadeath as well, I think is really fun. Oh my gosh, can we do a Watch Dogs Legion nuzlocke? Can we nuzlocke Watch Dogs Legion? Is this something that people have done? I'm when we finish this battle, I'm gonna Google it because like if you've got permadeath, presumably you can like nuzlocke. Okay, I'm Googling it. It's important to know. People have. People on the Reddit have come up with rules for it. But, like, these are like 5... These are like 5 pose. I reckon nothing can stop us, gamers. We're going to die. Yeah, oh my gosh. Maybe that's what we do after this, is we do a Pokemon... when I finish this, we'll replace that with Watch Dogs Legion. Because Legion will have lots of silly stuff to do on the side that I can do in my own time. And it will have, like, the main story as well. And then... Because, like, the position I want to get with the stream is a position where we're doing, like... I went to switch to her and she doesn't exist anymore. A position where we're doing like 2 to 3 streams a week and we have like 2 things ongoing is my like aim. Something like this, which is kind of a longer term thing, and then like a smaller game, like a little indie game or something like that. A little indie game or like a shorter like game that we can finish in a couple of weeks. That's my aim anyway. The extent to which that's like a realistic aim is something we can debate, but... And obviously April coming up. The main game. I was also thinking, now I've got access to a Wii, do we return to some LEGO Star Wars speedrunning? But specifically the Wii version that's got far fewer people who've played it. Because I think that's really... my way to make it to the top is by finding a far less competitive arena. And maybe even recruit a second person to do 2-player speedrun on. Oh, this is a lot of people. I think we're in the home stretch, right? Oh, we go down. We go like kind of... We need to get to the bottom of here, then we just hug the wall till we get out. I think is the answer. Yeah, I would like to go back to LEGO Star Wars. I would just need to get a physical copy of LEGO Star Wars Complete Saga then, and also check what the rules are on using a Wii U instead of a Wii. What is... I forget Snubbull exists. The Bully XL of Pokemon, truly. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Well, that just happened. We also have no, like, escape ropes or anything, so, like, we are stuck with what we have at this point. I've got, like, a lot of games I want to stream. Also, lots of smaller indie games. I've got a little, a wee game called A Highland Song, which is from the people who made 80 Days. And it's about being this girl who is trekking across the Highlands to visit her uncle's lighthouse. It seems very, like, cute. And also, I always like playing things set in Scotland. Okay, we now just follow the wall. And the wall will get us to safety. Is this... Are you the last one? Are you the last one? Please say you're the last one. It's got a really beautiful soundtrack as well. I was gonna do, I know I said we do Gris, and then Gris vanished off Game Pass before I could finish it. Can I... No, I don't trust my underleveled Pokemon to actually make it through. I think Shai Hulud may be necessary for this. That's fine. I'm gonna Fury Cutter and see if we can get a chain going. I'm scared. Okay, this is a gamble, but it's a gamble I'm willing to take. Because the thing with Fury Cutter is it gets stronger every time you use it. So theoretically... we now just... It does also flash at you, which if you haven't had water or food for like 10 hours, can make your head feel a bit funny. We can come back and do these trains in a minute. We get to the Pokemon Center. That's our priority. We escape and get to the Pokemon Center. We're in Lavender Town. We did it. 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 Thunder? Oh. Let's get some Pokeballs. Just grab like 20 Great Balls. And also just some like super potions, just so we've got them for any... I don't think we've got many like long stretches like that coming up in the future. But nice to have. So, from here, from Lavender Town, there's a rival battle in the Pokemon Tower, I think. Which is, I imagine, scary. Yeah, he's like level 31, so we probably don't want to head there yet. So, we're now at the point where we can go back up and fight the trainers on Route 10 south. What other games have I got? I mean, we've got, so... we could have like Wii month where we like check out some Wii games. I've got like lots of games. This is the thing. I've got like a ridiculous number of games spread across loads of platforms. It's just actually going ahead and playing them. Instead of playing like just like PokeMMO for like how long has this taken so far? 11 hours with grinding off stream. Although the thing about PokeMMO is it does kind of snowball. Once we get past the 4th gym, so Erica, life will be a lot easier for us because we can buy the items that we can essentially buy XP. So it halves the time that grinding takes. And we've also, by getting this far, we've got to the point where like there's now loads of trainers we can grind against. Are you also a trainer? You are. So probably we could finish off here, but I kind of want to at least beat these trainers so that they are open as an option for me to rematch off stream if we need to. Because I could just get the team to the point where we can beat the rival in the Pokemon Tower Even though I don't think we can actually do the Pokemon Tower yet, but we can beat the rival though. That'd be great. And having a more diverse, the more diverse team that we do now, ignoring that we're still half poison types. I swear we always end up being like skewing scarily towards poison types for some reason. I like Death Stranding, but Death Stranding is probably... Death Stranding and Shai-Hulud are probably the two Pokemon who are going to be dropped from the team if we reach the point of... We reach the point of having enough Pokemon to actually choose. We should go and get a Route 8 encounter at some point as well, and... Route 12 I think is just water. But we can't go very far yet because of the Snorlax, and we need to beat Pokemon Tower to get the Snorlax, I think. But we'll beat these guys. I've just got so much... Oh yeah, of course Dolmen. How could I forget Dolmen? I was gifted Dolmen by a friend. Maybe this weekend is Dolmen weekend. No, I don't think it can be, because I've got stuff to do. I can't dedicate a whole weekend to the beating Dolmen. Maybe next week, because what I'm doing next week is I'm doing a shorter day on Wednesday, so I'll probably stream Wednesday afternoon. Then I'll maybe also try and stream like Friday or something, as well as the weekends. So we should be in a position where we've got a couple of options. And given how long the grinding off stream takes in this sometimes, although I think, as I said, we're probably past the worst of it now. It's probably worth not doing this every stream, because that was one of the reasons why there wasn't a stream last weekend. I should check if anything important is leaving Game Pass as well, because we've obviously got Baby Stream 2 at some point to do. We only played half the baby games. Oh. We'll probably go for like half an hour more, I reckon, to do. We may end with some Zinatu Nerdle. We'll see how we're feeling. I need to go put the rice cooker on in about half an hour. Assuming my rice cooker does take half an hour, which is maybe optimistic. We'll go till 5. We'll stop at 5. So we'll just do some more trainers and stop at 5 is probably the smartest thing to do. And then I'll try and stream tomorrow. Like, the thing is, I have to be so up so early that, like, on weekends, no one else I know is going to be up super early. So, like, probably including you, my viewers. But I can at least do grinding and stuff super early in the morning. Okay. Route 8 does get us closer to our next encounter. Obviously, we could fish on Route 12. Is there someone up here? Is it like a Professor's Aid or something? Oh, she just gives me this Pokemon. She's just like, my friend is dead. I don't think Route 12 is necessarily useful. Yeah. Other than for going... The only thing I can think of Route 12 being useful for is because it's got loads of fishermen. we can train PokeMMO. Because half these guys will have like nothing but Magikarps, I imagine. I mean, what level is your Goldeen? 22. Ah. Okay, maybe I underestimated. Maybe I need to actually train PokeMMO slightly before this. The core team of... Oh, for Pete. That's really annoying. Thank you for stopping me from getting... Thank you for stopping me from getting any XP on the Pokemon I'm trying to switch train here. This is genuinely a really annoying part of oh, for Pete's sake. Of course. Also, was Chinchu a Pokemon that existed? I guess this is based on Fire Red, so some people have like slightly revised teams. Try hello, you should be fine here. Poison Jab is really powerful, eh? How dare you? Boop. My only fear here is that the Goldeen has Peck. Which is why I'm going to switch to Squirtle here for safety. I want to play Life is Strange 2 at some point as well, because I played 1 and True Colors. I haven't played the newest one, which I'll get at some point when it's on sale. But I want to play Life is Strange 2, because it's the one I don't have experience of. I don't know what people think about Life is Strange 2. All the lesbians who love the first one probably don't like it because it's about 2 brothers and the sort of Hispanic American experience in Trump's America or whatever. Which isn't kind of what people went to Life is Strange for, which was a vaguely Twin Peaks inspired... A vaguely Twin... Damn it. I want to get back into writing, because I used to maintain a blog and do a lot of writing, which I need to go and like trim, because some of the stuff on there was not good. But, some of the stuff on there was functionally video content before I was in a position to do video content. And I would very much like to go back and like resurrect it. This could be scary. Oh no, it's a grass type move. That's like the least scary thing possible. Don't cute charm me. They get a rock type move. Could be the end. Or blue flare. What is blue flare? Oh! I also used Venoshock even though it was not actually poisoned, which is like a big brain play from Ufa. I don't think we can afford to lose a Pokemon to this random Clefairy. Jeez, this fire-type Clefairy. Using exclusively Gen 5 moves. Trick Room. Trick Room is... We love Trick Room, don't we, people? Pokemon NPC using competitive strats. I want to at least get my Route 8 encounter before we finish. Thank you for Trick Room. My favorite Pokemon move. We may have to go grab Amelia Perez before, so that we can at least cut to get into that crowd. Finally! You can forget Acid and learn a real poison type move. I don't know how I feel about the way that, like, Death Stranding sort of inflates and deflates very rapidly. I don't think that's technically what she's doing, but it feels like that's what she's doing. And to me, that's uncomfortable. We should probably go and finish Bloodborne at some point, but it's a frustrating game. Maybe we don't need to finish Bloodborne. Like, this is the thing, we could simply not. Yeah, so to catch our Pokemon, we need to go get a cut Pokemon. I think by gamer, it means gambler, but they couldn't say gamer or whatever. Keeping more Pokemon alive is not only just so we have more options later in this one, but having lower leveled options in other regions is really, really useful, because if we're in a position early in a different region where we like, what's the word I'm looking for? Poggers. If we're in a position in another region where we like can't, we don't have enough Pokemon to use or whatever, having access to like Pokemon under that region's level cap will probably be really useful. What I'll do is I'll quickly dump Squirtle. I'll dump Squirtle very quickly. Because Squirtle is too powerful to be using to catch Pokemon. Jason Drudo probably isn't the worst choice. Okay, and it is Snubbull. Snubbull isn't even a fairy type in this game. I mean, I guess, as I said, useful to have more Pokemon. Never gonna complain about having another normal type. As a normal type specialist trainer, I will never complain about having another normal type. You know what I'm gonna do now? I'm gonna switch to Death Stranding. Snubbull is also like pretty powerful, because Death Stranding can glare, which should increase the catch rate. There we go. That's Pimpy X Babe. It's brave, of course, as all Bully XLs are. Perfect special defense, IV. How, yeah. That might be our first perfect IV Pokemon. Or Pokemon with a 31 IV and something. Not that this at all matters. For anything. How is Brian Herbert looking friendship-wise? 34% happiness. I think the happiness comes from just running around. I could be wrong. I think it comes from running around and being in winning battles. If it is just from running around, I can just run around off screen. Off stream, even. Ugh. Ugh. Yucky. We're in like the run of gyms where Squirtle isn't useful, so like I don't feel bad just constantly using Squirtle, because if anything I'm just shooting myself in the foot. it's not like I'm over leveling a Pokemon who's gonna be like vital for the next gym. Like we might get to a point where like I need to switch into Squirtle for safety. This is tanky. It's better give XP. Oh, mamma mia. As long as it doesn't have Venoshock, we're fine. No, it's just got Sludge. We can survive one more turn, it's fine. I really want to play Tetris Effect quite badly. Ugh. And now we will switch into Death Stranding. It's good XP though. They were using a Venoshock strategy. It's kind of fun to see. No. Why do you have a count? I know that's probably countering something else, but why do you have a counter to poison types? You're a poison type. And Squirtle creeps ever closer towards evolution. If we can clear this route, that would be great. It's not logical. Oh. It's been a long day, eh? Okay. Twins. Twins mean I can do a double switch train. I can switch train two of my babies at once. Is this gonna be a double Meta Roam team? Can then switch into the more useful Jason Derulo and Death Stranding. You thought you were cooking. You thought you were cooking, but you simply weren't. I'm gonna naturally, of course, Payday. And we'll see if we can take out this Jigglypuff first. Overkill? Who can say? Yeah, we're just getting a quarter of the XP there. That's not... Is Wake Up Puff a fighting move? It is, but that's fine. It's not actually very effective. Oh. Jason Derulo nearly level 29. Your twin power was pathetic. You are pathetic. So there's the bikers here. There's you. Oh yeah, we need to actually open up those guys. But you can just sneak through everyone, which is kind of fun. Can we just sneak straight through to Celadon? So if we can, that's really fun. And we're on Route 7, which I think is a new encounter. Let me check my list. Yeah, Route 7's a new encounter. See what we get. Bird! Bird 2! Second bird. It's a different bird, but it's still a bird. It also means that theoretically we have a fly user, which is very nice. That if that had critted, we simply wouldn't have a bird. I'm tempted to swap out Zubat for Pidgeotto just because having a bird again. We'll go back and do those battles shortly. The first thing we'll do though is go into the Celadon Mansion. You have the tea, right? I think we can get given an Eevee in this. And I think if we go into here, he'll go, oh, that tea looks tasty. Can I have a drink? Gee, thanks. Glug, glug, glug. Gulp. If you want to go to Saffron City, you can go on through. And now we have access to Saffron as well. So we can now easily move between routes. Because we've now opened the kind of central bit that connects all of these. So yeah, I think Celadon has like quite a few options for getting a Pokemon. We can get an Eevee, and are there prize Pokemon from the gambling? Can I simply get really into gambling and buy as a like Dratini or something? A coin case is required. I forget how one gets the coin case. Is it like you? No. Who gives the coin case? Who gives the coin case in Celadon City? Is it in the game corner? How do you get a coin case? From a man in the restaurant. From a man in the restaurant. So we have to go to the restaurant. And then you'll be like, you can get into gambling, which is exactly what we wanted. So yeah, we could buy like a Paragon, a Dratini, an Eevee, a Scyther. I don't know how I feel about buying Pokemon though. I feel like the gift Eevee is one thing, but like, I mean, I guess I have to... I guess I would have to actually get the coins, so it's not like an inherently easy thing to do. And it does lock us off from the Eevee as well, which is in itself potentially kind of bad. Oh, okay, let's grab our encounter for here and then we'll call it for the day. I think we're also at the end of this album, so it's probably a good time to stop anyway. And by the time when I next stream this, I will be at a point where we have a nice functional team. Okay, we are getting... Nope, we've already got a rat. We got a rat already. It's in daycare, but we got a rat already, so this will not be the rat we're using. Let's repeat. Another poison type. It's Grimer. Hooray! J'adore Grimer. Maybe we can fly here as well. I'm just gonna like chuck a ball to see if we get it. Woo! Another poison type. Good arms. Good arms. It's got ground type moves. 2 perfect IVs? Kind of slow. We could get the Eevee as well, but I haven't decided. We'll leave this route for now. We'll finish off the trains. I probably won't do a bunch of grinding. We'll probably just pick this up like next Wednesday or something. And we'll like pick this up next Wednesday and just go and beat all these trainers, and that should leave us in a position where we're like ready for Erica. I don't think you need to beat the Team Rocket hideout to do Erica, so we should, if we're ready. I forgot there's like a pervert looking into the gym, which is a choice. But anyway, gamers, I think that's a good place to leave it. Thank you very much for coming. Hope you'll have a lovely evening if you're coming to watch a film. Or if you're coming to watch the film at 9, I'll see you all in a couple of hours. If not, thank you very much for coming. Have a great rest of your day and a great afternoon. Bye-bye.